My name is Elena and this is Mia, and this is the story of how we adopted her. After our old dog passed away, I knew, I was like, I can't live without a dog. Like, a house is not a home, like, without a dog. So I started looking into local shelters because after discussing it with my family, like, I had always known that I wanted to adopt a shelter dog because there are so many amazing dogs that are just waiting for homes. Why should you pay $1,000 for a purebred when you could get like an amazing dog with great personality for less than half the price? And you also save their life. We decided upon Homeward Pet in Woodinville because it is a no-kill shelter. Mia was this little tiny scared thing. She was about 8 months old when we adopted her. She's 7 now. She was the quietest one in the whole shelter. She was the only one who wasn't barking and just curled up in a little ball in the corner. Me and my dad looked at her and we were like, what about the one with the eyebrows? So we picked her out and tried to like get to know her and like play with her, but she just didn't want anything to do with anybody. She was so scared. They suspected that she was abused because she was really fearful of everybody. But we just like saw something in her and she was just, we could just tell she was a sweetie, and we decided to adopt her. So we brought her home, and it's like she had never been in a house before. Like, she was just so kind of curious about everything, so suspicious. It took a lot of time for her to gain trust of everybody, but I was the first person that she like bonded to. She slowly started to get to know the different members of the family, and now she's not scared when people come over. She's more comfortable. It took her about maybe 6 months or so, and she is a completely different dog. She is the most fun, loving, playful, but we're just so glad that we adopted her. And I always advocate to adopt shelter dogs because they are literally, you're saving a life, and sometimes they save you too. You know, dogs are there for us during our hardest times of our lives and the best times of our lives, and it's always fun to like add a new family member. So that's the story of how we got Mia.